And I'm back! Hey, oh, hey, look, it's Dale! Oh, hey, it's Dale! How you doing, Dale? How you doing? How is your day treating you? How is your day going? Guys? Instantly. What were you playing?
I have tons of first aid on my body.
What?
As well as like 3 painkillers.
What? Just recording some lines and stuff? PUBG way back when? I didn't even know you played PUBG back then. You were a PUBG person. Ew, I'm joking. How did your recording go? Which, by the way, Dale! I went hard, really. Dale, you remember that song I showed you the other day? So I shared it in, like, a Facebook group in my local area. And then a few days later, I got a message in my inbox basically asking if they could show off the song at the next somebody could show off that song in the next in their next podcast. So I'm a little tripping out about that. That's kind of crazy to me. That's kind of nutty. You went 500 plus hours in it? Nice! What made you quit? What made you stop? Which, by the way, we're gonna get back into piece 3. Okay. We need... okay. Are you excited for Rebirth, by the way?
Marvelous.
More Twilight Fragments.
How may I assist you? This is your progress. Registering is overwriting acceptable. I've completed registration. Are you in search of new power?
What kind of persona?
This power might be too much for you. This is your progress so far.
Dominion.
Please take a look. Is this acceptable? May it be your inner
So expensive.
Are you finished? We look forward.
So expensive. Hey guys, hold on. Okay. We're going to go to Chihiro.
Excuse me.
Spend time with Nugget's favorite grill.
Collection. Please still be there.
It's been months.
Come
on. Wait. Fushimi, they said our class's materials fee hasn't been paid yet.
Yeah, I was totally getting grilled in the faculty office just now.
All right, the money. I, gave it to Mr. Takenozuka when he came to the office.
You were the one responsible for that money, weren't you, Fushimi-san? That means you were the last one who saw it.
But I just told you.
Well, the teacher told us we haven't paid yet. So doesn't that make this your fault?
Senpai?
It's gotta be a misunderstanding.
Yes, I think so too. I clearly remember giving the money to the teacher. It has to be some kind of mistake.
Look, just make sure you take care of it, all right? I'm sure it's exciting to have that much money, but you better do something before everyone finds out. Don't worry. We won't tell anyone.
Wait! You think those guys, they must think I stole the money. I couldn't stand up to them, but I didn't take anything.
We have to do something.
Yes, you're right. We have to do something. I have to prove to everyone that it wasn't me. How do I do that? I'm certain I handed the money over. I'll just have to talk to Mr. Takenozuka about this. But what if he thinks I'm accusing him of stealing? Senpai, what should I do?
Chihido's on the verge of tears. I have to do something about this. Since Chihido's relying on me. Leave Fushimi alone!
I'm sorry. I know I can't just expect you to solve everything. This is my problem, so I need to figure it out on my own. Bookworms. I think I have to pass today. Sorry.
I walked with Chihido until it was time to part ways.
Oh, welcome.
We already went to Tartarus, Ken. Read with Fuka.
Sid.
If you wanna go ahead,
All right.
really do whatever.
I enjoyed reading novels with Fuka. Fuka seems to be having fun too.
I don't know why, but I feel so calm when I have someone reading next to me.
I feel like my academics have improved thanks to the skillful expression in the writing. Yes, my academics
It's getting pretty
improved.
late. Should we wrap up for the night?
I can hear people talking.
By the way,
Is it just me, or are there a lot more cases when people lose their consciousness recently? It's all over the news again, too. The whole thing makes me uncomfortable. What if it starts happening all over the world?
what?
Hey, don't say stuff like that. 9 days.
Sorry. I can't eat.
What happened?
Sure you want to know? I don't think we're gonna get to eat together like this anymore. To be honest, something's been on my mind. I saw a magazine in Emiry's room. Guess what it was called?
Bride to be.
How'd you guess? Man, you're amazing. When I saw that magazine, it got me thinking.
This kid creeps me
And I've
out.
made up my mind, man. As soon as I graduate high school, I'm gonna marry Emiry. You think that's a good plan?
Congrats. No! Bad!
Thanks, dude. I'm seriously in love with Emiry, and I'm gonna marry her. Then, Emiry Kana will be known as Emiry Tomochika, and I will make her the happiest wife ever.
This is wrong on so many levels.
Sorry. I just want you to back me up, you know?
Tomochika seems dead set on this plan. I feel like our relationship is stronger.
We should get going. I wonder how many more times I'll get to walk home with you like this.
I decided to walk home with Tomochika.
Welcome back.
Now we cook with Yukari. Sure, I'll help out. Kenji,
I
why?
picked up the ingredients to make chicken sauté today, but
yeah.
I might have bought too much. I think my eyes are bigger than my stomach. I always end up having leftovers. What about you? Would you say you're a big eater?
Depends on the taste.
Come on, you're worried before I even make it? I'm sure it helps if it tastes good, but don't set your expectations too high. Let me just apologize in advance.
What?
Well, either way, it'll be packed full of nutrients, so don't worry about that. They say your health is your most valuable asset, you know? I figured we should think about what we're putting into our bodies. And if I could lose some weight while we're at it, I'd kill two birds with one stone. But let's put that aside for now. Anyway, why don't we start with veggies? Can you cut the tomatoes for me?
I made chicken sauté with Yukari.
I chose breast meat because it was cheap and I heard it's good for a diet, but it's kind of dry. Okay, very dry. And I can barely chew through it. Well, that was unexpected. I don't usually mess up this kind of thing. Hey, you're doubting me, aren't you? I'm serious. I'll make up for it next time, so let's cook together again when you get the chance. It'll be so delicious, you can't help saying yum.
I mean, it looked pretty good. $8 days.
Let's get on with the...
Nope! I want to know what this thing is. An indigenous god from Shinano religion from before the forces of Yamato occupied the land. Said to be born from the belief that divine spirits dwelled in rocks and stones. No, I just think he's long-winded and he isn't voiced. Itagawa is a baller. I cannot stand him, Marty. I'm sorry. A one playthrough of reading his ramblings was enough for me.
Please take a look. Please take a look. Is this acceptable? May it be your inner strength. Are you finished?
But magic is so cool. Yeah. Let's go hang out with Yuko.
have so much time to train here, so you have to practice on your own if you want to win.
Yeah, we can do that.
Good. And don't forget, know your limits and make sure you stretch properly. Oh, why don't you give them some advice, too?
You guys got this.
Yeah, but don't forget to stay focused till the end. Now listen, no matter what, think positive and don't give in to fear.
Kids went home after finishing their training.
Those kids are going to challenge the 6th graders soon. Apparently, the winners will get to use the schoolyard.
Uh-huh.
Earlier, they asked me to write the challenge letter for them. A little worried, actually. Well, not
Why?
just about the race, but also about whether or not I spelled something wrong. So, what's your honest opinion? Age difference really matters when you're as young as they are. Do you really think they can beat the 6th graders?
As long as we believe in them.
Yeah, you're right. A coach has to believe in her team. And they've all trained so hard, too. They'll be fine, right? After all, they learned from us. Then why am I feeling so nervous? It's gonna be okay. I'm sure they can win.
Feel a bond forming from Yuko. Seems we've grown closer. Rank 6 strength.
Come to think of it, I should have asked you to write the challenge letter. I probably should have used bigger words. Ugh, I'll be so embarrassed if those 6th graders laugh at it.
Oh, you're back.
Okay.
What? Yeah?
So dance. If you wanna go ahead, free to do whatever. I'm chilling on my bed. I'm out in my biz, so mind your own biz. Whatever like is, we gon' flow with this. Hey, hey, hey.
Let's go to the kitchen.
Yeah. I see. So if there's leftovers...
Yo, his
you can keep
kitchen
them in the
attire!
fridge. But we're cooking for 2 today. So there probably won't be leftovers. Oh, I forgot to mention, but I'm making katsudon. Make sure to eat it all, no matter how it tastes.
Oh. You're making it?
I said I'd thank you, didn't I? If you don't want it, I could put the meat away. But that's a pain, so just eat it. All right then, time to get started. The rice is already cooked, so just scoop everything into a bowl once it's ready. I like extra large portions, by the way.
I watched Aragaki cook. His skill is on par with the professional cook. Katsudon's ready. Crunchy, flaky bread, pork, topped with half-cooked egg. I could eat this all day.
Looks like you're a fan, huh? Anyone can make this, as long as they practice. Today we just had the rice and toppings. But you could add side dishes too. Well, give it a try when you have time. All right. I did my part to thank you. You handle the cleanup. See you around.
I want some katsudon now. First to Polonium Mall. Talk to Elizabeth.
Here are are my wonderful. How? Very. Of course. By all means. Very well.
I'm sorry? He's got a stop sign? For a weapon? What? There it is! Okay.
What? So, are you still carrying that thing around?
We need to rethink this.
Looks like you're not just playing errand boy this time. Sorry, but I'm not going back to school. Since it's you, I guess I'll say it. I ain't gonna live much longer. I'm getting by on meds right now, but that won't last forever.
How did that happen?
I didn't know my limits, and I bit off more than I could chew. This is what I deserve. This is my body we're talking about. I know it better than anyone, and I know there's nothing I can do.
Here you go. 2 specials.
Eat up. The noodles are getting soggy. I know it seems like I wasted your time, but it's the good memories that stay with you and get people through their struggles. But it's also the mistakes you made that haunt you forever. I gotta use what time I have left to set things straight. I don't have the luxury of doing anything else.
You have to keep your word.
Damn. You really don't mince your words, do you? But you know, that ain't so bad. It's way more refreshing than having someone keep quiet because they're scared of hurting my feelings.
I can't go back to the original game.
That's
I'm
gotta
sorry.
be why they depend on you so much. Aki and Kirijo are fighting with way more confidence than they had 2 years ago. Yeah, you're just something special. But look, if you got time to waste on me, then go spend it on someone else. Like Amada. He's still just a kid. He's way in over his head. I'm still gonna do whatever I can to help. But after that,
He's talking like a dead man.
I'm counting on you. I'll hold on to this. Yeah. I should have been the one to hand it in. Sorry I put that on you. You can head on outside. I'm paying today. Thanks. Money's on the counter.
Thanks. Come again.
Aragaki and I quietly headed back to the dorm. I feel like Aragaki's trust in me has given me courage. I can't go back to the original now. Like, there's so much added to this. Baofu's coins? Whose coins? I need a tower. Arnie!
Welcome to the Velvet Room.
We're about to talk to your favorite person!
This is your progress so far. Is this acceptable? May it be your inner strength. Are you finished? We look...
Ah, I see. We're gonna talk to your favorite person, Artie.
Hey. You're late. I was just thinking about leaving. You've been coming here a lot too, huh? You all right, kid? You know, financially, paying for the drinks here? High school kids don't have much money, do they? At least, I never gave much to my son.
I have enough.
Do you now? Guess you kids have ways to make money these days. You're not doing anything illegal, though, are you, kid? Not that I care. By the way, let me ask you. Is there anything you want right now? And I mean something you can buy with money, not some crap like love or a sense of humor.
Yes.
That was a stupid question, I should have guessed. Materialistic desire can lead to aspiration. Still, when you get to be my age, well, try thinking about it this way. You work to make money so you can have a better life. But to make enough money, you gotta work all the time. So you never get to enjoy that better life you're working so hard to have.
Hey, Autumn, how you doing?
Paradox, isn't it? Do you know what the average lifetime income of a white-collar worker is? Including a retirement fund and an annual pension. It's 250 million yen. That's not even close to a lottery jackpot.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Is everything okay?
Kid? Now, don't waste your life working all the time trying to get rich. Just take life as it comes.
Tatsu's words are kind of harsh, but I feel his kindness. I feel I understand Matatsu a little better now.
I worked my ass off for a lousy
I'm sorry, I won't ask then. How have you been though, aside from Stresso Depresso? How has everything been? Hopefully there's some good stuff going on. Also, you haven't played any Persona game, have you, Autumn? Uh-oh.
Good evening. I'm sure I don't have to tell you this, but there's only one more week until the full moon. I hope nothing serious happens. But you can never be sure what the future holds. Be careful out there, okay? Remember, I'm always looking out for you. We'll meet again.
Why? What's been going on in Warframe?
By the way... Yeah, exactly.
6 days. 6 days.
Then we arrive at the solution.
We already covered how numbers are divided by 0 undefined, right? Oh, we didn't. Was that the other class? Oh, either way, I just told you, so let's move on. For this next one, the answer is 8. Ah, don't think 8 is such a darling number. Almost as precious as 9's little curly hair. But oh, the 2. Not enough for people to appreciate it. 2 is awesome. Title set? What's a title set? Aren't numbers just downright adorable? Jeez. This teacher. Go to Polonia. We need an Emperor Arcana persona.
Welcome to the Velvet Room.
Oh, tile set, not title. Whoops.
This is your progress so far. Please take a look. So you'll be summoning this. May it be your inner strength.
So expensive.
We look.
But have you ever played a Persona game before on them? Are you familiar with the series? And also, what's the tile set like?
Today's meeting is canceled.
Huh?
Did Odagiri-san do something?
Why? Something wrong?
He was called to the faculty office by a teacher earlier. I think it's about that cigarette butt.
Oh, you're talking about 5. This is 3. It's something different. I'd better head to the faculty office. Each game is its own independent thing on them.
Don't be so stubborn. All you have to do is write his name on the list.
He was appointed to the student council by the president herself. He's a responsible person. That's why I didn't add him to the suspect list.
You know there are witnesses who've seen him wandering the streets late at night, don't you? I thought you hated students who don't follow the rules.
It's not that I doubt the witness reports. It's more that I trust him. So I'm not adding him to the list.
Odagiri, I really thought you were smarter than this. You can go ahead and forget about our deal.
If you'll excuse me then. So, you heard all that.
It wasn't me.
I know. You don't have to convince me. That teacher suspects you of all people. How he ever got certified is a mystery to me.
It's quite pretty, but the enemies are annoying.
Even if the whole school turns
Remind me what that sentence was about? What's pretty about enemies are annoying? Rank 8 Emperor.
I'll have your back. You're starting to rub off on me. See you later.
bet.
Yeah. Oh.
Machine oil. For the Polonium Mall. Nugget! We get to hang out with the baby tomorrow.
I'm looking for. Here are my. Let's hear the result. Oh my. You have.
They added a new faction called Murmur, which is basically some mechs that random limbs attached to rocks. Ew! That sounds disturbing. Specifically, fits Warframe.
Welcome to the Velvet Room. This is your progress so far.
We need temperance.
Please take. So you'll be summoning this one. Very well. It's yours.
Ooh, we already went through 200k.
Are you finished? We look.
Wait, gay wizard? Are we talking about Merlin? I'm joking.
Hey. Yeah.
So dance. If you wanna go ahead, free to do whatever. I'm chilling on my bed. I'm minding my biz. So mind your own biz. Whatever like is, we gon' flow with the set. Hey, 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 feeling the fire with the burning desire. Every day we're inspired, but never expires. But we gon' chill today. Let me rock the world tomorrow, you know.
Hey. Yeah. If this keeps up, we'll be in good shape. If there are any crops that are bruised or misshapen, give them to me. They'll still taste fine. Nothing beats eating them freshly picked. Oh, right. Don't just leave the stems and roots laying around after harvesting the crops. Take them out and replace the soil right away.
I don't know about that. Merlin in FGO is pretty sexy. Got it.
I'm glad you pick up on stuff so quickly. Less trouble that way. You're great to work with. Unlike a certain someone. You know, I only started this on a whim. But it's worth it every now and then. Even someone like me can... Oh. How do I put this? Growing something lets you see the result of your labor. So you feel like you built it with your own hands. Its life cycle ends once you eat it, though.
Still have our memories.
It's so damn cheesy. But you know, maybe you're right. I thought I'd forgotten all about gardening as a kid. Even if someone disappears, maybe they can still leave something behind. Nothing. Just talking to myself. Guess that ain't really like me.
Aragaki seems to have realized something through tending the garden. Whoa! Auto bolster. Temporary increase attack and defense and self at the start of battle. Ooh! I have Kukulin in my party right now in B3.
Break time's over. Let's get back to it. All right. That just about does it. Thanks for your help. You have time to head back.
You want to see what Kukulin looks like in this game, Autumn? That's Cucullin. That's what he looks like here. Ew.
Listen well. I have come up with a great idea to get my uncle to appreciate Japan's charm. I will show him a kimono. When he sees it, he will understand the beauty of Nihon.
That's a great idea.
Wait, with you in my corner, I have nothing to fear. The kimono is a Japanese treasure, full of culture and history. If I show it to my uncle, he will surely let me stay in Nihon. As for the design, it will be inspired by the mascot of Azuki Arai. Simple but deep. I choose this design because, well, you are the one who took me there.
Bebe seems really to trust me. I feel like we're growing closer. How dare.
What? I can see everything clearly now. I shall hurry and make the kimono. I must sow. Sow like the wind.
I love Zebebe. We love Zebebe.
Welcome back.
Nope. I take it you really like Cucullin as the character? Okay. 09. Huh? It looks like Sonata's room.
Ugh, damn it. I still can't stop thinking about what happened in Yakushima. You're telling me I can't carry a conversation any better than Junpei? How can I be on the same level as that idiot and his lame pickup lines? Are you able to make others laugh with a well-timed joke?
Are we gonna have a Sino
no
moment?
Specific examples come to mind, but I think I at least do that much. Careful. Making others laugh and being laughed at are two entirely different things. When people speak to you, do you tend to respond with pure logic and reason? This is a common mistake among inarticulate men. Try to consider what the other party is feeling first. Damn it. I guess they've got a point. Try practicing by imagining you're asking a female friend or colleague to your favorite store. Remember, it's important to smile and have a sense of humor.
Are we gonna get bad jokes? Don't, please, not like this.
Hey there. What great timing to see you here. Nice one. I'm going to Umiushi. Wanna come with? Oh, humor. Humor. You know the beef bowl place? Hey, maybe we could meet up there? Huh? What am I, the chairman? Screw this.